welcome to another Indie Film Cafe Short Film Saturday.
Yes,
It's
sir.
your old pal the Moo Cow, and I'm here with...
Jonathan A Moody.
And boy, howdy, we have a weird and wacky short film for you.
Yeah, we do.
Called Switchback.
No, Switchcraft.
Switchcraft, that's right, from 1998. And the funny thing is, among other funny things, is that this was an actual porno film. A full-fledged porno film that the producers decided, you know what, we love the story, the plot so much that we're going to re-release this with all the porn and nudity taken out as just a short film. And that's what they did. And I'm here to tell you, it was the thing.
It was something.
It's not what you expected, was it?
No. I mean, look, if you take out the porn out of most, like, 70s, 80s, maybe 90s porn,
There wasn't much. There wasn't much of a plot.
Yeah, but it would still be mostly enjoyable. Sorry, I'm, like, sneezing.
I don't even know if it would be enjoyable. There's a lot of plot, quote unquote, in this film. So much more that it's like, wow. I mean, it's almost like 50-50. It's kind of weird, but the story itself is so strange, so peculiar. So Chi-Chi LaRue is playing Edwina Simplestein.
And that's basically a drag queen, basically.
A very large one.
No. You said it was very like divine.
Yeah, like divine, I would say. In a high school full of 40 or 50-year-old people. And
well, I mean, she's 40 or 50, which is funny because the was it the coach or whatever, the gym teacher is like, wow, you don't look like you're in high school, and I'm like,
none of them do.
They're
some of the oldest high school kids.
Like, do any of them? I mean, look like
oldest high school kids I have ever seen in any movie. It was just so funny.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you're gonna do a porn, you probably shouldn't have real high school kids.
Or even people that, I mean, there's a whole industry built around people who look young enough to be in high school in porn, but that is not where this movie is going. I don't know where the hell this movie's going. I honestly couldn't tell you who the audience is for this, but the thing is, because they removed all that, all you're left with is this weird story of, so Edwina Simplestein is getting picked on by all the fake high school teenagers and teachers at class.
And even her stepdad.
And even her stepdad. So she just decides she's going to, out of the clear blue, get magical powers where she can maneuver her hands.
At first, she turns herself into a sexy woman. Ish, right? I mean, I don't know. I liked that girl. I was like, damn it.
Well, she was an improvement.
Yeah, I wish she had stayed, but nope.
And then she decides to exact her revenge, and it's basically what happens in the rest of the movie.
No, it's an interesting premise for something. It almost seems like a Chris Seaver type film, or whatever. But
except even more weird and crazy. I mean, she gets her revenge on the two wrestler guys by farting them down the hall.
Yeah, which I'm like, I don't know if a lot of this stuff would be sexy when the porn stuff happens.
Exactly, that's the funny thing. Is like, imagine this movie with the porn still in there. That's got to be like the most confusing, weird, strange porn ever.
You're trying to find it, aren't you?
Oh, I'm gonna find it. I can't wait to show this to Rebecca Reinhardt. She's gonna flip.
Or Sexploitation Sleazecast,
yes.
Which is one of our shows.
Yes.
So if that comes back, and then we do
it's coming.
When it comes back, I'm sorry. When it comes back, and this episode, is that what the original one is called? Like
yeah.
The original.
I think it's called Switchback.
Switchcraft.
Switchcraft. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So.
I even asked you if it's a horror base because the Switchcraft is like witchcraft.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sort of.
I mean, it is about a witch.
I guess the parallel here is Carrie, but it's very different and weird.
Yeah. Well, she has the powers to do stuff with her mind.
Don't ask me where they come from. She just decides one day. I guess because she's angry enough.
but like, I mean, yeah, they don't really explore that, at all. It's just,
No.
it's sort of like, I guess the audience is supposed to just, go with it, and shit. And if you're watching a porn, you're probably not caring about that. Like, you're fast forwarding through the plot. So this is a whole movie where I just watched the fucking plot of it, without the fun stuff.
And it's
Which
fun.
would-
I
I
don't
don't
have
know
much
if
fun, right?
I'm saying it would have been fun. I'm just saying, like, the fun stuff normally is the sex.
Because
The
everybody,
teacher was hot, though. I thought
yeah,
she
the
was
teacher
attractive.
was hot, of course. That's a
I
trope.
would have watched her sex scene.
But otherwise, everybody was having sex with everybody else. Women with women, women with guys, guys with guys. And
which
then,
was very for '98. I mean, that was very.
yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know.
kind of forward thinking,
Yeah.
accepting.
Well, I mean, understandably, you have to accept that Chi Chi LaRue is a porn star.
I mean, why not? I mean,
I mean, I don't know, but she was not that attractive, or he, or whatever. What I mean,
we weren't really sure. A few times her skirt came up, but they purposely blocked that out, which was appropriate.
yeah. So I thought it was a
Nice.
girl for the longest time, and Paul knew it was a guy.
It was drag.
And a new drag, and I thought it was a girl for some reason. They did a good.
Reminded me of Divine an
yeah.
awful lot,
And then
especially as she got real sassy and it
Yeah.
reminded me a lot of Pink Flamingos with the way she talked and the way she was doing it. And I'm sure that had to have been done on purpose. I'm sure these guys love their John Waters movies
Yeah.
and Divine films.
This does feel like a John Waters porn.
Yes, that's probably if John Waters ever did a full-fledged porn, this would be something similar. I would
Similar.
think.
I think even John Waters would do better.
I would love to see what John Waters had to say about this.
Yeah.
But I just love the idea that these guys decided that this movie was wacky enough, just on its own, without the porn, to just package it up as a short film and put it out there.
How did you find this?
Every now and again, I just go searching around the internet looking for weird shit, as you do.
No,
And,
you do. I don't do that.
This popped up, so I chased it.
There you go. He's always trying to find, like... See, we're both... Apparently, we're not feeling it right now. This movie has made us sneezy. I don't know. It's just a weird... It was just a weird, wacky movie.
It was a weird, wacky movie. What did you think of the acting?
What acting? There was
Chi Chi
none.
LaRue was pretty good. She was pretty convincing.
I don't... Convincing?
Of that character?
Convincing.
She convinced me that she was Edwina Simplestein.
No, she convinced me.
Otherwise, everything else was pretty much porn level acting.
I mean, the only person I really liked typically was the gym teacher, the guy gym teacher or whatever.
Because he was a nice guy. He was like the only nice guy.
He was a nice guy, and he also didn't. He wasn't a terrible actor. He didn't overact. He didn't underact. He just kind of was, played his part well. The two
straight guy.
Yeah, the two gay.
Or bi.
The bi guys. They're
The bi wrestlers.
Bi wrestlers. I thought they were okay. I mean, they were decent. I mean, obviously playing 40-year-old high school students. I mean, whatever.
But what about the two teachers, the gym teacher and then the English teacher? I thought they were okay.
Well, the detention person who I
and
didn't
that was
understand
Sharon
that.
Kay. That was Sharon Kay.
I didn't understand that at all because it wasn't detention. She's like, get in your uniform. I'm like, what? This is a class thing.
There used to be a thing back in the day that a lot of places, their quote-unquote detention was you had to go to gym and you had to do calisthenics and stuff that students
I've never
hate
had to
doing.
do that. And I went to school in '98.
Before your day. Before your day.
But I went to, this was '98 that this came out.
Oh, I know, but they're referencing something that happened earlier.
I don't know.
But that was kind of a thing back then. That's how you got punished.
Maybe the director didn't know that.
I think by the 90s they
Detention.
probably figured that that's probably illegal to make kids do that. I don't know.
Yeah, man. If they wanted to put me in detention, man, they would have made me do the sit and reach. Ooh, you ever had to do that? Ugh, that shit hurt.
But yeah, that was Sharon Kay, who was a porn star for
Really?
a long time, and I'm assuming the other ones are porn.
And she
people
was
too.
like proud of her tits
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole time. She
Sure.
was like, And I'm like, really? Like, I mean, you know,
You didn't see
I
anything.
didn't see anything.
The
but-
funny thing was that every time there was a porn scene or nudity, they would cut, and you would see this little sign of these two panda bears vomiting rainbows, which I thought was hysterical.
Oh,
It was, and they would say like inappropriate sexual conduct between the two wrestlers or something. It was just funny.
yeah, it was funny. Or they just did a sad face
It's sad.
when you
face.
didn't want to see it or
Right,
whatever. When you
right.
didn't want to see it, it was like sad face. I thought that was sort of funny. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
It's a wackadoodle movie, and
Did I? I mean, I didn't enjoy the movie necessarily. Like, this is, once again, man, just like Nick Zed, there's just some things I just don't want to see again. Like, I have no interest in watching this again. Just like you probably have no interest in watching Monkeys again.
I don't know. I'd watch that again, but there are definitely people I would love to show this movie to, just because they're going to look at this and go, "What the fuck are we
And it won't be
watching?"
just Jen.
No, probably not just Jen. Although you could, because there is no nudity in this.
There's no nudity, and I mean, it's all about
It's all being implied.
women empowerment. You know, sort of.
Chi Chi
Even though
LaRue
she-
empowerment.
Yeah, even though she's not a woman, really.
Revenge, baby.
Where is she, like, because she, nowadays, she identifies herself as a woman, she's a woman. Chi Chi LaRue, you be a woman.
I'm dying to find out if there are more Chi Chi LaRue movies out there. You can't tell me that they just gave up on that character. It has to be more.
Is it a character or is it a person?
The character, well, I guess both, probably.
Yeah, because I wonder if that person actually changed their name to Chi Chi LaRue.
I want to find out. I want to do some research. I want to see if there's more Chi Chi LaRue out there, because I think we all need that. We lost Divine, so
Are you saying we all need Chi Chi LaRue in our life?
we do.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, like I said, we lost Divine. Divine was a lot of fun, and we need a Divine replacement, you know? So maybe Chi-Chi is going to take up that mantle.
She'll be our divine intervention.
Divine intervention, that's what we need.
Oh Lord.
And clearly she's got the fart skills for it, because, yeah, she blew away two completely 40 or 50-year-old teenagers down the hallway. It was impressive.
Well-built teenagers.
Yep. Round butts. They kept talking about how they are impressed by the roundness of their
By
butts.
their own roundness of their butts.
Yes, as you do.
It was, you know what? I forgot the guy who made it. It was Elliot something or something Elliot. Dude, Josh Elliott. Josh Elliott. God bless
well done,
you.
sir.
God bless you, man. Taking the porn out and making something that anybody could watch and probably be like, what the fuck am I watching? I don't know. It was. God bless you for making something. Yeah, that's it.
It was a lot of
That's
fun.
it.
It was a lot of fun. As long as you've got the right sense of humor or the right attitude, I think you can have a lot of fun with this.
Anywho,
Witchcraft. There you go.
yeah, so join us next month for another episode. It'll be my episode. I will not be torturing poor Paul with anything. I don't have any plans to torture him.
Come on, it's Halloween.
I know. Well, it's Halloween now that we're recording it, but when this comes out, it'll be like April. You know.
It's always Halloween in my heart.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for checking this out. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Bye.
Bye. All right. I want to think it's safe for you to speak.